Welcome to Reader Channel episode 1.23. Today I will read from Article 297 to Article 313. Article 297. Collaboration with relevant ministries or institutions. The ministry responsible for environment and natural resources shall collaborate with competent ministries or institutions and subnational administrations to implement urgent response plans concerning marine pollution from land, watercraft transportation, seabed oil and mining activities, and resolving transboundary environmental marine pollution. Article 298. Prohibition of waste discharge. Release of solid waste, liquid waste, wastewater, oil waste, or chemical waste from lands, islands, oil extraction sites, and fishery tools into the sea without prior treatment or permission from the ministry responsible for environment and natural resources shall be strictly prohibited. Article 299. Responsibility of watercraft owners. 1. Watercraft owners shall be responsible for managing and taking waste to the shore by complying with applicable legal instruments and international legal tools to which the Kingdom of Cambodia is a state party. 2. Watercraft, as determined in paragraph 1 above, shall include but not be limited to watercraft that transport goods, petroleum, passenger, tourist, fishery, ferry and soil, gravel, and sand dredging ships. 3. International watercraft owners shall be responsible for the leaks of chemical substances, petroleum, and all types of waste that cause environmental marine pollution. Article 300. Responsibility of seabed oil and mining project owners. Seabed oil and mining project owners shall be responsible for a. Developing an urgent response plan for spills, leaks, petroleum inflammation, and chemical substances. B. Immediately collaborate and notify the competent ministries or institutions and subnational administration in case of an incident. C. Installing waste handling and incident response means complying with this code's provisions and international legal tools to which the Kingdom of Cambodia is a state party. Article 301. Responsibility of public and private port owners. Public and private port owners, in collaboration with the ministry responsible for environment and natural resources, shall organize means to receive and handle waste from watercraft in accordance with the provisions of this code and international legal instruments to which Cambodia is a state party. Article 302. Responsibility of building site or watercraft repair owners. Building site or watercraft repair owners shall be responsible for managing waste generated from watercraft building, repair, dismantling, or cleaning activity in compliance with environmental safety rules for waste and pollutant management as determined in Point B of Article 278, Roles and duties of the ministry responsible for environment and natural resources of this code. Article 303. Transboundary marine pollution. In case of transboundary marine pollution, the ministry responsible for environment and natural resources and competent ministries or institutions shall take urgent response measures in collaboration with relevant regional and international mechanisms in compliance with the urgent response plan, applicable legal instruments, and international legal instruments to which Cambodia is a state party. Article 304. Liability for marine pollution harm. 1. The ministry responsible for environment and natural resources, competent ministries or institutions, and relevant national mechanisms shall collaborate with regional and international mechanisms to define the scale of marine pollution harm. 2. Formats and procedures for claim and compensation for marine pollution harm and environmental damage restoration shall comply with the provisions of this code and international legal tools to which the Kingdom of Cambodia is a state party. Section 6. Air pollution, noise, and vibration control. Chapter 1. General provisions. Article 305. Purpose. This section aims to prevent and mitigate air pollution, noise, and vibration by putting forward measures to control activities that cause air pollution, noise, and vibration to ensure environmental protection, biodiversity conservation, and public health protection. Article 306. This section applies to activities that discharge mobile source and immobile source air, pollutants, noise, and vibrations in the Kingdom of Cambodia. Chapter 2. Responsible Institutions. Article 307. Responsible Institutions. In collaboration with competent ministries or institutions and subnational administration, the ministry responsible for environment and natural resources shall manage and coordinate measures to address air pollution, noise, and vibration control. Article 308. Roles and duties of the ministry responsible for environment and natural resources. The ministry responsible for environment and natural resources shall have the following roles and duties. 8. Develop drug policies, strategic plans, legal instruments, option plans, and technical guidelines concerning air pollution, noise, and vibration management. Beach. Develop atmospheric air quality standards, indoor air quality standards, air pollutant discharge standards, noise and vibration standards, and atmospheric air quality index. Cease. Monitor and evaluate atmospheric air quality and disseminate about atmospheric air quality conditions. D. Manage atmospheric air quality data, air pollution sources, and pollutant release into the air. E. Control, monitor, and evaluate air pollutant treatment and discharge control facilities at production, business, or service sites. Take, delete, coordinate, and collaborate with competent ministries or institutions and subnational administration to control mobile source and immobile source noise and vibration discharge. G. Disseminate and disseminate management technology for mobile source and immobile source air pollution and the danger level of air pollutants in atmospheric and indoor air. H. Act as a national focal point of international legal tools concerning the protection and control of air pollution to which the Kingdom of Cambodia is a state party. Chapter 3. Control of mobile source air pollution. Article 309. Prohibition of the mobile source air pollution emission that exceeds standards. Mobile source air pollution emission that does not meet air pollutant emission standards as stated in Article 168, Waste Discharge Standards, of this code is strictly prohibited. Article 310. Development of legal instruments concerning the installation of air pollutant emission reduction tools. In collaboration with relevant competent ministries or institutions, the ministry responsible for environment and natural resources shall develop legal instruments to determine the types of vehicles which are required to install air pollutant emission reduction measures. Article 311. Air pollutant emission certificate. Vehicles traveling in the Kingdom of Cambodia shall have air pollutant emission certificates from competent ministries or institutions. Chapter 4. Control of immobile source air pollution. Article 312. Prohibition of air pollutant emission that exceeds standards. The emission of air pollutants from immobile sources into the atmosphere that does not meet the air pollutant emission standards as provided in Article 168, Waste Discharge Standards, of this code shall be prohibited. Article 313. Prohibition of odor emissions that affect people's living and public health. The generation and emission of odors that disturb people's lives or affect public health is prohibited. Thank you for listening and see you in episode 1.24.